Let's talk about America's Best Mortgage. There's no down payment, there are no closing costs, no PMI, a very low interest rate, some as low as 1%, no income limits. What mortgage is this? I'm talking about NACA, and I'm going to break down the 10 steps to get a NACA mortgage and some tips if you're considering this mortgage option. I'm Shahida Hill, getting you over the hill to home ownership and helping you confidently buy your first home. NACA is called America's Best Mortgage because where can you get a mortgage? No down payment, no PMI, no closing costs, pretty much nowhere. So we're going to go over the 10 steps. I'm going to tell you some of the things that make this a little bit too good to be true, but it's definitely a viable option for a lot of people. So please like, subscribe, and share this video with someone that might be interested in this program. So number one, you have to attend a NACA workshop. They're offering some of them virtually, or you can go in person. It depends on the climate and the COVID situation. Number two, you have to attend counseling because you have to make sure that your credit is in a good place, that your income, all of that you have a budget. They'll send you through counseling. And this is where sometimes people don't go through with the program because the counseling could be extensive depending on where you come to them financially. And a lot of times there's a lot of turnover, so your counselor may leave and you have to get another counselor. But I'm going to give you some tips at the end of this video to help you make it through the NACA program. Number three, you have to get qualified with the lender. Generally speaking, this is a conventional loan backed by Bank of America. Number four, you start searching for a house. You search for the house with a NACA approved real estate agent. So you either can come with your own real estate agent or NACA will assign you a real estate agent, but that real estate agent has to go through a NACA approval process in order for you to use them. Number five, you go under contract on your home. Now, sometimes in a seller's market, it is more difficult to get your NACA offer approved because the closing may take a little bit longer. Number six, you have an inspection. You have to use a NACA certified inspector to go through the inspection, and through your counseling and your information about the program and your realtor, they'll help you find an inspector. Number 7 and 8, I'm putting this together. Now you go through your mortgage approval process and underwriting with your lender. If you're not sure what underwriting is, I have a full video on underwriting, what that means. Number 9, you close on your house. Congratulations. And number 10, NACA has a post-purchase program. They want to make sure that you're not going to have any problems paying the mortgage or taking care of your house. And that's the 10 steps. And I know you're thinking, Shahida, it sounds too good to be true. How can I get a mortgage with no down payment, no PMI, no closing costs, and a very low interest rate? Let me tell you this. A lot of people don't make it through all the steps. You have to have a lot of time and a lot of patience to do this type of mortgage. So I'm going to give you some tips to help you make it through and why some people may not choose to go this route. Number one is there's a NACA Facebook group, and I really recommend that you join this Facebook group because it's going to give you a lot of encouragement, a lot of tips. When people close, they post it there, and then there are other counselors on there that kind of help you through the process. Number two, I want you to be super organized. Like I said, some of the counselors don't stay long term, and you may get a new counselor that will ask for paperwork over and over again. You want to make sure that you're very organized so you can give them what they need as quickly as possible, even if you're dealing with a new counselor after your counselor has left. Number three, although there are no income caps or income restrictions or limits in this program, they have two types of programs. One is if you're above what the area limit of income is, they can say that you can't live in certain areas. So that can be a limitation on some people. So just make sure when you go through your workshop or your webinar to learn more about NACA that you ask that question, because if you are above their income limits for the area, they may limit where you can move and use this program. Number 4, new construction can be used with NACA. And I generally love NACA for new construction because it's less competitive if there's a lot of inventory. So if you can do NACA, you definitely can do NACA with new construction. So that can be an option for you that's less stressful than trying to get your offer accepted, your NACA offer accepted with a seller. And then I want you to watch this Confidently Close NACA video. It goes over a NACA buyer who bought a house in Texas, and we kind of go over how they confidently close. I hope this was helpful. I'm leaving a lot of links about NACA in the description. Best of luck with America's Best Mortgage.